Kapatid, pagod ka na ba na parang feeling mo trap ka na sa iyong finances? In other words, umabot ka na sa punto na talagang hindi ka na kumakain, hindi ka na nakakatulog, na-stress ka na, and are you already financially depressed? In this episode, pag-usapan po natin paano malaman kung ikaw ay financially depressed na.
Videos that will make you wealthy and debt-free.
Hi there, this is Chinky Tan, your pambansang wealth coach. Today, I would like to especially address people who are financially stressed or even probably depressed na hindi mo alam. Alam nyo, minsan pag tayo po ay nagde-depress po, minsan feeling natin hindi na tayo makawala sa ating financial situation, lalo na kung lubog na lubog ka na talaga sa utang, hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin mo. Pero ito yung magandang balita. Overcoming financial depression is really possible, especially kung feeling mo overwhelmed ka. So right now, first, kailangan malaman muna natin kung ikaw ay financially depressed. So I want to make a survey right now and I want to check kung nasaan ka na ngayon, and then after that, allow me to present to you kung paano ka makakalabas sa financial depression. So kung ready ka na, please type ready right now in the comment section. Please get a paper and a pen. I-post nyo muna itong video na ito. Kumuha muna kayo ng paper and pen para tayo ay makapagsulat. Number 1, paano malaman financially depressed ka? You worry about bills, utang. Pagkatapos niyan, talagang hindi mo alam kung ano na gagawin. May anxiety ka na. Nagkakaroon ka ng anxiety attack. That's number 1. Number 2, ayaw mo nang buksan ang mga bills mo. Ayaw mo na i-check yung mga messages mo dahil alam mo, wala kang pambayad. Ang tawag niyan, avoidance behavior. Number 3, nagbabago na yung spending habits mo. In other words, sobra ka nang ayong gumastos. Napaparanoid ka na pag gumagastos ka. Parang feeling mo, pag ginastos mo ito, paubos na talaga ang pera. Nai-stress ka na. Pang-4, hindi ka na nakakatulog. May insomnia ka na. Di ba yung sleep patterns mo, nagbabago na po siya. Number 5, meron ka ng tinatawag na physical symptoms. Na-stress ka na, sumasakit ng ulo mo, tumitigas na yung balikat mo. Number 6, ikaw naman nagkakaroon ka ng relationship strain sa mga kaibigan, kamag-anak, mahal mo sa buhay, parang gusto mo na mag-isa. And then, number 7, sobra ka ng overwhelmed na talagang to the point, nag-iisip ka ng hindi magaganda. From 1 to 7, okay, pakitype lang kung ano ang score mo from 1 to 7. Ulitin ko number 1, anxious ka na, nag-aalala ka tungkol sa mga bills mo. Wala ka pang bayad sa utang mo. Tapos umiiwas ka na sa tao. Umiiwas ka na sa mga kaibigan mo. Number 3, nagbabago na yung spending habit mo. Sobra ka ng kuripot, di ba? Number 4, hindi ka na makatulog. Number 5, meron ka ng physical symptoms, di ba? Hyperacidity ka, tension, muscle tension, and everything. Number 6, mga taong mga mahal mo sa buhay, inaaway mo na. And then number 7, sobra ka na talagang stress and overwhelmed. Kung ikaw ay nasa score ng at least 1 to 2, you're still okay, but you need help already. Pag 3 to 4, ay medyo danger zone ka na. 5 to 6, medyo critical level ka na. Number 7, severe ka na. So, pakitype lang sa comment section kung ano ang score level mo ngayon. So, if you are right now in that situation, you need help. And I'm here to help you right now. That's the reason why medyo mahaba-haba tong session na ito. Please, tapusin nyo to. I do believe makakatulong po to sa inyo. So, ano yung kailangan po natin gawin step by step in order for us to get out? Actually, there are 5 steps already in order for you to get out of financial depression. Number 1 step is acknowledge. Acknowledge first that you have really a financial problem. The only way you can solve a problem if you admit that there's a problem. The only way that you can be cured if you admit that you are sick. Agree or disagree? Normally kasi pagka dumadadaan na tayo sa ganyan, sa mga financial stress and challenges, denial. Deny muna natin Di ba? Ito lang po if you do not acknowledge na wala kang problema, magkakaroon ka ng problema talaga in the near future. Okay? You have to already take ownership that this is really a real situation. Again, denying the problem will not make it go away. Denying the problem will just make it worse. Pero pag hindi mo ina-admit yan, alam mo, hindi mo talaga ma-address yan. That's number 1. Step number 2 na tayo. After acknowledge, admit. Admit that you are responsible. When you say responsible, ito lang pong pakiusap ko po. I'm going to tell you this in love, hindi dahil huhusgahan kita. Honestly, wala naman akong pakinabang kung huhusgahan kita, hindi naman kita kilala Stop blaming others for the financial mess that you are in. Ultimately, we are still responsible. Diba? Probably, oo, inutang sa iyo yan, na nangako na babayaran ka, pero pumayag ka Number 2, tumulong ka sa mga kamag-anak mo na nangako sila na babayaran ka. Diba? ba? Pumayag ka eh. Ito lang po, let me tell you again this. Ayoko kasing masaktan pa kayo dahil nga nasa critical na situation na nga kayo. Yung financial situation mo is a reflection of the decisions and choices that you made in the past. Kaya nga, minsan may mga mali tayong desisyon or mga habits. That's the reason why kailangan po natin i-admit na kailangan may participation po talaga tayo. Again, this is not to condemn you guys, but to really tell you na talagang kailangan you accept responsibility. Admit. Okay, so right now, let me ask you this question. Nasa proseso ka na ba na pwede mo nang sabihin na una, sino sa inyo nag-acknowledge na meron na talaga kayong financial problem? Type me sa comment section. Number 2, pwede mo bang sabihin, i-admit na talagang responsible ka? Kasama ka? Type me also. Step number 3 na po tayo. After you acknowledge and admit, number 3, accept. Accept that you are in this situation right now. You are not in a good situation and accept that you are feeling depressed. Kailangan po natin i-confront yung feelings po natin eh. Acknowledge mo na talagang na-stress ka na, na-anxious ka na. Ang importante talaga na kailangan po nating i-acknowledge and accept yung feelings po natin. Minsan kasi tinedenay natin, hindi, kaya ko to. Ay, hindi, ayoko maging negative. Nadidepress ka na, kapatid. Pumapasok ka na dun. Yun nga, yung pagka sa 1 to 7, ang taas ng score mo, nandun ka na eh. Diba? Kaya ang tanong ko, anong gusto mo nang gawin right now? Right now, you have a choice. Again, to ignore it, to bury it, diba? Pero alam mo, walang mangyayari. So, Chinky, ano yung next step ko? The 4th step is this, act. Act on it. When you say act on it, let us already try to face the problem and find solution to your problem. Ulitin ko ito yung pinakamahirap eh. Harapin yung problema, harapin yung obligasyon, harapin yung responsibilidad. Dahil natatakot tayo, baka mahusgahan tayo, natatakot tayo kung ano sabihin sa atin, natatakot tayo kung ano magiging consequences. Well, kailangan talaga natin harapin. Agree or disagree? Type agree sa comment section kung kayo nag-agree. And then, pakiusap ko lang po pag sinabi mong, Chinky, sige, handa ko na harapin tong kapalpakan ko, nangyari na talaga sa akin, katangahan ko to, kasalanan ko to, okay, in-admit mo na, responsible ka na. In coming out with this process, if you want really to have a solution, itong pakiusap ko, you cannot solve a permanent problem with a temporary solution. You got to solve a permanent problem with a permanent solution. Do you agree? Type agree if you agree. Kaya ang pakiusap ko po sa inyo, stop looking for shortcut and start putting it into work. Walang shortcut sa success, di ba? Wala yung mangungutang ka ulit para pambayad ng utang. Wala yung susugal ka ulit para may bigla kang kita. Nagigets nyo? Stop searching for easy solutions. It requires, number 1, again, hard work, humility, dedication, consistency, perseverance. Ang financial depression po, in reality, it won't not disappear overnight. It takes time. Kaya nga, kailangan mo talagang proseso. You got to do the grind. You got to start building from zero and from scratch. Chinky, nakakatakot naman eh. Paano kung di siya mag-work? This is number 5 comes into play. Ito yung pinakamahalaga. Please, diba? As I mentioned, ano yung 5 A's nito? First A, acknowledge. Acknowledge mo na may problema ka. O number 2, admit na responsible ka. Number 3, accept na may feeling na didepress ka na talaga. Tinamaan ka na. Number 4, act on it. Gawa mo ng paraan. Number 5, ito yung pinakamahalaga. Kung gusto niyo maayos to, ask God and others for help. You do not know, this financial depression that you are feeling is a wake-up call for you to get your life together. Stop complaining already and start hustling. Hindi mo na naiintindihan, this financial depression of yours is God's way of telling you that you need to change. Kailangan mo na magbago. Diba? Wake-up call mo na to kapatid. Pero ito yung good news. Temporary setback lang to. Itong nararamdaman mo, yes, ang laki, milyon ng utang mo, yes. Hindi mo pwede sabihin, Chinky, na hindi ko naintindihan. Hindi ko naintindihan, pero naintindihan ni Lord. This is not a life sentence. It is time for you to really trust God, that God can bring you out of this situation because only God will never leave you nor forsake you. People can turn their backs from you, but God will never leave you nor forsake you. Believe me, I was a product of financial depression in the past. And I was able to get out. Paano? Ulitin ko. Una, in-acknowledge ko na may problema ako. Number 2, in-admit ko na responsible ako. In-accept ko na itong nararamdaman ko, depressed ako. Number 4, ginawan ko ng paraan. I act on it. And number 5, I ask God and I ask people for help. Let me tell you this, my friends, mga kaipunaryo. When you embrace this step-by-step, itong 5-step na ito, you can break free from the grip of financial depression and live a more fulfilling life. Believe me, for these light and momentary troubles can far outweigh the promise of God that He can set you free from this financial stress and financial debt you are experiencing. Ang kailangan mo lang, magtiwala. Ang tanong ko, handa ka na ba magtiwala? Hindi sa akin, kundi sa Kanya. Pag nasabi mo handa ka na, type handa na sa comment section. So I want you to share and pour out your feelings in the comment section kung ano ang na-realize mo. Kung ito ay aksidente na napanood mo lang tong video na ito at naka-minister to sa iyo, nakatulong to sa inyo, do me a big favor. I-cut paste mo naman tong video, i-post mo naman sa social media account mo or share mo to sa mga friends mo na alam mo may pinagdadaanan na financially depressed na at naghahanap na ng kasagutan. Ito na maari ang kasagutan niya. Tatandaan, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina, ang susi sa pagyaman.